Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back. So I just had an announcement yesterday that said we were having a big update coming, and it was really poor timing on my part because I totally forgot it was April Fool's Day, but it is not an April Fool's joke. I actually do have an update coming this Friday, April 5th, for the machines. I was really hoping to get this update changes on the last update that just came out, but unfortunately it wasn't quite ready. I could have postponed, but I ended up releasing the last one. So this is going to be still considered 1.6 because there's no new mods included with this update. It's all the same stuff you guys just got on the 1.6 update, but now with some changes. So when you go to download this stuff on Friday, it's going to say 1.6 WC for the mod file name. That way you'll know you have the right versions. So what has happened is weight changes. So I have been working on this for the last 3 to 4 months. I've had a separate version of all of my mod files that I've been playing with and altering, and basically my whole attempt has been trying to get the mods to work as effectively as they do with the heavy weights as they do with stock weights of the trees. So on all of the new mods in this next update, all of the trees on this map, on all the maps, are back to stock giants weights. Now, they are not stock physics, but they are stock weights. So all of the trees weigh exactly the same as they do as the in-game trees. Now, there is alterations to these trees on the physics level. So there's different frictions, there's different rolling, there's all kinds of stuff that's been changed to make them react as they did in the heavy updates, but with stock weights. In turn, all of the machines have had an 82% reduction in weight across the board. So all trucks, all trailers, all skidders, all processors, everything, all attachments, and all machines. Now, these machines are still heavy. They're very heavy in comparison to the in-game ones. I think the in-game ones are around 20,000 to 25,000. These are about 54,000 pounds or kilograms or whatever reference point they use for weight in the game. So they are still heavy, but in turn, they are as heavy to the logs as they were in my heavy versions, if that makes sense. So basically what I've been working on for the past several months and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of playing with them, my whole goal has been to attempt to get the physics and the ratio from the heavyweights back down to the stock ones so that they feel identical. And the last couple of days I did some testing with a couple different logging crew members, and I didn't actually tell anybody that the weights had changed. That was the whole goal. So I invited them in, played multiplayer with them, and I said, okay, so just play with the machines for a little bit. I did a couple little tweaks, and I just want to see how it feels. And after testing with these guys, they said, well, I don't know, what's the difference, right? They don't know the difference. And I said, everything's been reduced in weight 82%. It's all back to stock weights, and they're blown away. They're like, there's no way. And I said, absolutely, because they can't feel the difference now with the way I have the machines set. So operating with the machines, they still react just the same as they did before. They still have the, like the weight and stuff. So, extending your arms, you can still feel the weight of the logs and stuff. All the physics have balanced out. All the physics have changed to support stock weights. So now, like I said, all of these trees are exactly the same weight as the in-game maps. So all the Giants maps, everything's all identical. Again, the physics are still a little bit different, but the weights are good. So now technically, you can take the in-game machines, like the in-game Scorpions, Ponzi equipment, the in-game trucks and trailers, and you can haul all these logs and process and work all these logs on all the different maps. The in-game trucks are still extremely weak in comparison to try to haul the machines. So I do still have all of the FDR trucks with the different configurations that are upgraded and more powerful. These are still in the mod packs, so I still recommend if you're going to be low bedding stuff or you're going to be hauling logs and trucks and stuff, you should probably stick to these trucks just for a better experience. But you can definitely use stock in-game stuff for hauling trees now, and it'll react exactly the same as this stock game. Again, like I said, this is something I've been working on for a very long time, and I understand, and I have understood for a long time, that people want to be able to use every mod and everything, and the FDR logging mods for a very long time have always had that deterrence and annoyance of being too heavy for other people to have compatible mods with. And if it wasn't for going to these higher weights and finding the proper ratio, I don't think I ever would have been able to balance the physics. Because even if I started from the light versions, I don't think I ever would have gotten to the point where I could get the exact kind of tuning to all the grapples and the processors and all that stuff to make it run effectively. So anyway, that's basically the only thing that's changing in this update. There's a couple other things. I'll post the patch notes in the description below this video. A couple little tweaks and changes that I had on some bug reports, but nothing major. The biggest thing of this update, and the whole point of this update, is now you guys have stock weights. Everything is stock. So I want you guys to go and test this stuff out, play around with it, test other machines, test other mods, test in-game stuff, play with these mods. If you guys find anything weird or wacky, please let me know. But so far, I've tested it with multiple people, and if I wouldn't have told them that the weights were lower, I don't think anybody would have had a clue that they'd even changed. That's how good and how close the ratio is on the machines now. Like, it's awesome. So anyway, this update, like I said, coming out April 5th, which is this Friday. Again, to make sure that you have the right versions, when you download off the FDR Logging website, it'll say 1.6 WC, and that's for weight change. That's just an easy abbreviation. So 1.6 WC. As long as you have those, you'll be able to tell the difference here. Now, all the maps will change with it, so you're not going to lose your save games, anything like that, but you got to make sure that you get rid of all your old stuff, because basically what will happen is if you have your old stuff, it's not going to be compatible with the new light stuff. So all the old heavy stuff has got to go if you want it to be compatible with the new regular weighted stuff. Anybody who's doing the logging challenge map, that's also going to be updated on the Discord there, so you guys will have the proper version of that as well. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know. But I hope you guys enjoy this, and I really hope this is going to be a positive move for the whole modding community, because I know everybody wants to be kind of on the same page, and I really don't like being like kind of separated from the rest because my weights are a constriction for everybody. So I'm hoping this brings everybody together a little bit more for mods and happiness across the board. But like I said, try it out and let me know. All right, thanks guys. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.